I hope the streaming is going through tonight. I've sat here for 30 or 40 minutes setting things up and got everything that looked like they was ready to go. And turned on the button here, hit stream, and it's right now it's yellow. That means it's probably skipping. And I don't know if I'm going to stay on here or not and try to go through with this, but it's done this before. I don't know. I have 200 megabits of internet, download internet, and I have about 11 megabits of upload, and it takes 1.5 to 2 megabytes for a successful upload, like a stream. And so I've got 5 times enough, and yet this computer is sitting here. I don't know what the setting is or what, but I don't want to, if anybody comes on, they'll stay on for a minute and leave because of it going off and on. But I'll play a song or two and see what it does, and I'll sign out. Let me play an old song. I got the old black telly out tonight, and I thought I'd play a few songs for you. am I that a king would bleed and die for me? It's a great song Rusty Goodman wrote many, many years ago. Of course, Rusty Goodman has been gone from this earth for quite a while. I can't remember what year it was, but it was a long time that Rusty went away. Well, it's still blinking in the yellow over here, so I don't guess that Diet Dr. Pepper has anything to do with it. I have another computer around here somewhere. There it is. I was in the middle. Linda fixed me a sandwich. She didn't know what time it was, and I wasn't paying attention at the time, and she fixed me a grilled Spam and cheese sandwich. Yeah, I like Spam. And I started eating, and the clock started moving faster. Next thing I know, it's 8 o'clock, time to get started here. And it's showing that I'm on, but it looks like it's skipping there. Powered by Restream. And, well, we'll just see what it does. Let's see. Get a little Telecaster sound. Let's see. I got the man over here where I can reach it. Let's see. Power in the blood. How can I keep on in the blood? He touched me. Well, I'm looking for a song. Who am I? Power in the blood. I look at this thing all the time, and I still can't find what I'm looking for. Well, hang in there, y'all. I'll play it in a minute. And there it is. Just have to look for it. Looking for a city, if you can see a video. We had a good weekend. We went to North Carolina. Our baby girl, She's my baby girl. She's our only. She's born on March the 25th, 1972. And so this year, she's still a young girl, but she turned 50 years old. But that does make me an old man. I was 24 years old when she was born, going on only a few months from 25. That makes me 74 now. I said this is March, April, May, June, July, August, 6 months, 5 months actually, because it's the 5th of September. Go ahead and mark that down so y'all know when to send the gifts in. It's on the 5th of September. I will be 75 years old. My daughter will still be 50, and I'll be 75. And I won't tell you how old Linda will be, but she's pretty good ways behind me. She's between me and Donna. That's what it is. Anyway, she's not in tonight, and I just want to come in and pick a little bit for you. But we spent the weekend at Donna's, the house, and we got the little two-seater out, and I put enough equipment in there. I put a guitar and a banjo and a small PA system in the back of a little coupe, and we drove it to North Carolina. It gets great gas mileage. It's surprising how a Corvette will get 26 miles to a gallon on the road in gas. And my truck, a little truck, does pretty good. It's a little four-cylinder. Linda's Buick Enclave, they claim that car gets 24 miles a gallon, and I have never. I've drove it every way possible, and about 20. She can get 21. She says she can get 21, but I always see about 20 miles to a gallon on it. And so we drove a little two-wheel Corvette. It was fun to drive. It was a good ride. And we came back yesterday, and boy, we buzzed it. We came, traffic wasn't too bad on Monday, and we buzzed about 415, 20 miles and 7 hours flat. And I got home yesterday. We had a good service in Youngsville, North Carolina, with Pastor Jesse Parrish. Jesse has been a dear friend of ours, a supporter of this ministry. Had us in his church many, many, many times over the last 30 years. That's about how long I've known Jesse. And he's a great guy, and bless his heart. Jesse wouldn't mind me telling you, he turned 80 this past year. And but he's still pastoring, still preaching. He's had a little church struggle due to COVID. Folks still afraid, and still bless our hearts that they have to live in fear. Of course, we can't be dumb and stupid, I know that. And if the church is sick, you can't have church, I know. But just some people seem like look for an excuse. I'm not being critical, but he's had a struggle with getting the folks to come back after COVID. So we didn't have a very big crowd, but we had a good crowd. A bunch of folks that just really enjoyed the service. And then we spent some time visiting with them and having dinner at their house. Lord, them young'uns, their kids. Betty, his wife, normally cooks, but the kids cook this time, and man, did they cook up a meal. Man, we had enough fried chicken for a homecoming, and roast beef, and mashed potatoes, and potato casserole, and green beans, 2 kinds of lima beans, and 2 kinds of peas, and I never saw so much food in my life. But we enjoyed spending that time with them, especially spending time with the kids for 3 or 4 days. So it was a good weekend. And then I went to the doctor today. The 74-year-old arthritis is taking its toll. I got 2 shots in the knees. Never had those kind of shots before, but they put a shot in each knee and said it was a gel shot, and that it would loosen up the knees and make them a little easier. And it'd be 3 weeks of it, so I have to go back a week from today and get 3 more. And then the next week, 3 more, and they said it should last about a year or so. Hopefully it does, loosen them up a little bit. And maybe they can get some for the rest of the body, who knows. All right, it's still on orange, flashing. It's probably not going through, but I'm not going to go 30 minutes. It's 20 after now. I'll play one more song here and get off and see if I can find out. When I try to test this thing, it automatically goes to YouTube, goes to the streaming on the website, it goes to Facebook and all that. And so when I do, I have to go a lot of places and erase a lot of stuff just to get a test off there. And so I haven't had this on in 2 weeks, but I don't know why it's flashing. But Anyway, it's a little frustrating, but anyhow.